Hi guys, I'm Charlie, welcome back to Cine Channel, and the Super Mario Galaxy movie is finally here. One of my most anticipated movies this year, and so I finally got the chance to see it last night, and this movie is actually getting clowned on right now. And honestly, I can't understand how a critic can watch this movie and not enjoy it, but this movie is nowhere near horrible or a dumpster fire like they're making it sound. So I'm just gonna give you my review, the good, bad, and overall, because honestly, I had a fun time with this movie, but I did notice the hiccups. So like, comment, subscribe. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Without further ado, let's go. With the good. Okay, so just first of all, once again, the references that these movies have. And this time more so as we're going into the galaxy and exploring Mario Odyssey. There's a bit of sunshine in there. And then more Nintendo properties as we get deeper into the movie. But just everything from the way they incorporate the game to the references, all the power-ups, and even them using the game mechanics or like showing off certain graphics from different games. All just is really fun and works for me. As a pretty big Mario fan, I'm not a huge Nintendo fan overall. I'm a pretty big casual Mario fan, so I was just eating all that up. The animation and just visual look of this movie is another huge positive for this movie. Every scene can be a painting. All the galaxy shots in this movie just look gorgeous. I think the animation is a bit better than the last time, but maybe it is because we're in the galaxy and exploring different realms and characters, so they changed it up a bit. And specifically, there's one scene where it's a different type of animation now that I'm remembering. So yeah, the animation in this movie is just amazing and keeps you locked in. Another positive, I actually think the voice actors have grown into the characters. We all clowned on them when they first got announced, but also the new actors like Benny Safdie, Brie Larson, they all did a great job. And like I said, I even think Chris Pratt and all the other actors are doing a good job and have grown into the roles. The soundtrack is just awesome. I mean, obviously because it's Mario music, but then when you make it cinematic paired with the visuals, it just makes for an epic scene. And hearing all the specific notes from certain songs or mashups that they do is just nostalgic. The scope of this movie is bigger. All the different locations work for me. So yeah, I really liked this movie and can see why Nintendo fans are loving it. But now talking about the bad and just some of the negatives I had with the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Okay, so first off, I do think it is a bit rushed. The pacing is good, but man, do we really just fly by everything. From start to end, we're moving through the story. I just feel they could have let things breathe. Certain moments live out as there could be emotion in there. And they also try to do something with the characters of Rosalina and Peach, which yes is cool, but they do the bare minimum with it and don't flesh it out because they have to get through everything else. Because there's only 10 minutes left in the movie. I honestly think you could do the Spider-Verse thing, make it a 2-hour plus animated movie if you make it good, because the Mario fans and Nintendo fans will watch that. Maybe just 2 hours though, it doesn't have to be above that. The character development this time is lacking, other than I would say Peach. And by the way, I should have said this, all the spoilers and references and Easter eggs, well, to the best of my ability, will be talked about in a spoiler review coming out tomorrow, because there's a lot I have to talk about which I can't in this video, because this movie is a lot. So spoiler review coming. Should have said that in the beginning. But yes, I just feel like the character development is lacking this time. Mostly with Bowser. They were going to do something with him that I thought was going to be cool with his character, but then they completely abandoned it. And yes, it makes sense, but it would just be cool to see Bowser go down that path, see what that was like. Like I said, more stuff that I'll have to talk about in the spoilers because I'm being generic. But overall, the character development didn't really feel there this time, as there was in the first movie with Mario trying to prove himself to his whole family and everybody in his life. Another thing, there's a lot going on in here, so it can just feel a bit overstuffed. And honestly, not really like a Mario Galaxy movie. Yes, it is the base of this entire movie, and it revolves around Rosalina and all that, but there's just so much thrown in here in the third act. One, Star Fox, that you already know because it's revealed. I'm not saying it's a negative in the movie because he was cool, I do like him, but the fact that it took away from Mario Galaxy, and from Star Fox we go to a lot of other characters, that this just turns into a Nintendo movie. So there's just a lot going on here. It feels a little bit overstuffed, and I feel like we could have seen more Galaxy aspects to the Mario Galaxy movie. Now talking about why the critics would kind of hate it and people are attacking this movie, maybe it is because, like I was saying, it doesn't really feel that much like a Mario Galaxy movie. It felt like Nintendo was kind of rushing it out to do something crazy for the sequel, and the only way this will really work is if the third one is something even crazier like a Smash Bros. But I honestly don't know after seeing this if that's the direction they're headed towards. So then maybe the uncertainty and just no direction to the future people are mad about, but I really think it's just critics not getting all the references, seeing the lack of character development, and just stuff like that. But overall, I enjoyed the Super Mario Galaxy movie, though I saw its problems. The animation was beautiful, the fight scenes were awesome, really brought out the animation in those moments. All the references and the way they used the game mechanics was clever. It was just a little bit disappointing, and I left the movie wanting more. But that is all I really have to say about the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I'm going to give this a 7. Like I said, I still really enjoyed it, and I think if you're a huge Nintendo fan and Mario fan, you obviously are going to like it too. Probably even love it, but it is just held back back a little bit. All stuff I will dive into in the spoiler review, once again coming out April 4th, tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching all the way through if you did. What did you think of the Super Mario Galaxy movie? Do you agree with my review? Check out the channel, subscribe, check out the TikTok and Instagram at Cine Channel. You'll see me tomorrow. Have a Cine day.